Hey guys, it is your girl Carlene with Strong Carlene, helping you guys become stronger every day. Okay guys, so I wanted to make this video because last week I made a video about what I've been doing to get closer to God, or I made actually a video, let me rephrase back. I made a video talking about what I've been doing to actually get over like the COVID, things that have been helping me out during COVID. So a lot of you guys asked me, Carlene, so you talked about God a lot, like can you give me some tips? Girlfriend, I can give you a lot of tips. So if you're trying to get closer to God, guys, or you just want to get to know Him and you just don't know exactly what to do, if you don't know, like you have no resources or whatever it is, but you just want to get closer, you just don't know where to get to start, just keep listening. Okay guys, so first things first, the stuff that I've been doing, the reason I started getting closer to Him, to give you guys a little bit of background, I've been going to church for a very long time. There's times where sometimes, like you go to church, but as a kid, do you guys remember going to church and you had to go every Sunday? It was like being forced, right? Even though you went to church, you still didn't feel like, all right, I went to church, and you went on with your day, right? Well, this time is different. Building a relationship with God is extremely important. But I used to go to church all the time, but I still didn't get anything. I never understood why we ate the bread. I didn't understand why we had to get up, why we had to do this, and why we had to do that. Like, I didn't understand, but I went to church every day, every Sunday, right? And I even went to Bible study. I still didn't get it. I still didn't feel what I needed to feel, right? But at the moment, it felt good because I felt holy. Because I was at church, right? So I felt good, but then I would leave and I was good for a little bit, and then back to my normal life, like it was like, all right, like it was only good on Sunday. Like Sunday was just like the day you felt good, right? So anyways, so I didn't understand, so I knew there was something more though. I'm like, why is there some people like feeling so amazing? Like, I want to feel what they feel, but I go to church and I'm not feeling what they feel, right? So sure enough, guys, what I've learned is that it's extremely important to build a relationship with Him, because yes, you can go to church every Sunday, you can go to Bible study every Wednesday, or you can read the Bible every day, but if there's no connection there, it's like if you're dating somebody and you just go because you have to, because your parents said, hey, you gotta be with that person because they fit your life. So I don't know. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips of what I have been doing and ways that I've gotten closer to God and why I do certain things. So guys, first things first, the way I started doing this is, for some reason, my heart was just like, I need to get to know Him, because you know what, like He does so many amazing things for me. So let me get to know Him on a personal level, and let me get to know Him because why is He always so good to me? Like, why does He love me so much? Like, why am I going through these struggles, or why am I not going through? Like, I just wanted to get to know Him. Like, why is He so amazing? Why do we all praise Him? So I know God is good. I know He gave His life for us. Jesus, He sent His Son, and Jesus gave His life for us. But I'm like, I want to get to know Him. Like, I don't just want to say thank you, God. I want to get to know Him like on a personal. I want to get to know Him like a one-on-one. I want to have a relationship with Him because I want to. That's like my best friend. That is my father. Like that is somebody, like, just like we have relationships with people. Like, what do? When we want to get to know somebody, we ask them what their favorite color is. We ask them like, oh, so what kind of boots do you like? Oh, do you like to go clubbing? Do you like dancing? What are your favorite drinks? Like, we always ask these questions, right? But have you ever asked God, like, hey God, so what is it that you like? Or, hey God, like, what would you like today? Like, how is your day? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so before we live our lives daily, right? We focus, we wake up every single morning, we go to the gym, or you do what you gotta do. Like, some people go to the gym, some people talk to their friends. Everybody has a commitment, right? On a daily basis, where it's like we all have our schedule. And yes, like myself I would wake up 5 o'clock in the morning and I would go straight to the gym, and I would come back and meal prep, whatever it is. Everybody has a routine. So I started doing something different because I wanted to understand why He loves me so much, and I wanted to build a relationship with Him because this is someone who gave up their life for us. This is somebody who, He did the most and loves us. Even though we're not perfect, He still loves us in so many different ways. So I'm like, I'm gonna give Him the time of day. He deserves it because He loves me daily. He loves me even when I sin. He loves me even when I make mistakes. Like, but I'm like, why am I not giving Him my time? So I started doing this where I was just like, He deserves it. Like, He deserves it. Just like the gym gets my time, just like social media gets my time, just my relationship gets my time, just my kids get my time. Why haven't I given Him the time? Does that make sense? And sometimes we tend to forget that. So I started building a relationship with him, and for my 33rd birthday, I dedicated my 33rd birthday to him, and ever since it's been going. So this year I dedicated myself to him, but it's not because it's mandatory, but because it just felt it was right. So the first things first, guys, is if you want to build a relationship with him or how to do it, the way I did it was I started committing to a routine with him. So just as like I wake up every morning and wake up super early, I made a commitment. If I can wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym, then I can wake up at 4:30 in the morning to devote at least 30 minutes of my time. So sure enough, I wake up in the morning. The first things first is I always say I'm very grateful. Some people pray with their eyes closed. Some people pray on their knees. So this is what works for me. For me, I come into my office. First things first always, I wake up in the morning and I open my eyes and I say, wow. Like, I'm excited. I'm like, okay, it's early, but I'm here another day, another opportunity, right? Another opportunity, another day to make a change. So I'm like, okay, God, thank you. And I'll come to my office and I'll put some worship music very low because everybody's still sleeping. Because me, I would blast that music. But I'll go ahead and put worship music. And then from there, I say a prayer. And sometimes I close my eyes, sometimes I don't. But what I do is, I say, good morning, God. Good morning. I love you. I can't believe I'm here another day. Thank you so much for being, like, thank you so much. Like, I'm so excited to see what today brings. Thank you for all the blessings you've given me. Thank you for all the blessings that are coming my way. Thank you for all the challenges you've given me, because those challenges make me stronger every day. Thank you for today, God. What are we going to get into today? And just a little bit, God, like, please, if today's going to be challenging, can you not make it so hard? Because a couple of times it was a little challenging. So I have a conversation with him. Like, if I would be like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or, you know, like a mother or father, like, I just have a conversation simple like that. And I said, hey, God, I know you're amazing and you're my shepherd, and I know you're going to guide me, and I know you're going to be my protector. You are my shield. So let's see what today brings. So let the challenges begin. And I said, all right, God, well, thank you so much. I'm about to read your word, and let's see how you speak to me today, because I'm going to get to know you. So I want to see what you were going through around this time. So I'll go ahead and turn on my Bible, guys, on my phone. And like I said, I'm a very visual person. I'm not the type of person that I can be reading like, okay, like, I'm not like that. If you guys know, I'm a creator. I'm very artistic, so I need to see pictures. I need to see it. I'm that person. Like, I need to see it so I can understand it. So sure enough, when I'm reading the Bible, I have it on audiobook, so it reads it out loud to me, so I can play it in my head. And so I'll listen to the Bible, and I'll listen to it, and I'll read it. I'm like, oh, okay, so around this time this happened. I'm like, whoa, okay, God, you're a savage. You're a little crazy. You were a little crazy back then, you know? Like, wow, why did this happen? And sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, why did this happen? I'll be so confused, because if you read the Bible, like, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty, like, before I used to try to read the Bible, and it was like, anyways, so I'll read my Bible, and then I'll write some notes down, and then I'm like, okay, that was a little pretty intense. And if I don't get something, guys, I'll go on YouTube, and there's actually things, if you type it, like, if you want to know about the chapter, there's I'll add the link of the YouTube channel that I've been watching to understand the chapter. So I'll go ahead and link that, and be like, oh, okay, so now it makes sense. Like, I understand why he did that, or so I'll do that. And then I still pray again, and then write my sticky notes, and then I even have my journal where I talk to him and everything. Sometimes I add sticky notes, but in everything that I do, I always incorporate him, you know. So wake up in the morning, you devote him a little bit of my time. I want to say like at least an hour or 30. First started with 30, and then it went to an hour. It just depending. But it doesn't stop there, so it's an all-day going thing, and it's not like it's on purpose. It actually just happens. So before I start work, before anything, I devote my time for him, because I feel like he at least deserves a little bit of my time, because he is my creator and he just makes things happen. I mean, on a daily basis, guys, we always ask him for stuff. God, please give us the man that we want. Please, God, pay our bills. Please, God, I want this job. But it's like we always ask him for so many things, but we never devote our time to him. And just because you go to church on Sundays, I feel like for me, it should be like every day you should devote your time to him, even if it's little by little, right? So for myself, it's every single day I work, just like he works for me and he works through me. I work for him, and I always ask him, God, what can I do to you? What can I do for you today? How can I serve you? So every day I do that, every single day. So my relationship with him has been stronger than ever. It's not being forced anymore. It's a better understanding. So that's why I read the Bible, because I want to understand him. I want to understand why he loves me so much. I want to understand him. Why is he so amazing? I understand he died on the cross for us, but why? Like, what were your thoughts? Like, I want to know every little detail about him, because I'm obsessed with him. Like, I'm literally so grateful and so thankful for him. So I'll do that, guys, and I'll have sticky notes and stuff like that. So and sometimes, like, what I do, also another tip for you guys, if you want to get to know me, you don't have time to read the Bible, you're like, I don't want to read the Bible or whatever. All right, cool, don't worry about it, girlfriend. I got some cheat sheets for you. You guys can actually go on YouTube, and there's movies. There's movies on YouTube to get to know him and why his thoughts were. So for me, I like to watch movies. If I'm like washing dishes or whatever, I'll play some Christian music, or even watch some episodes as well, because every little moment that I can get, I want to get to know him. So sometimes people watch YouTube videos, like funny, or TikToks and stuff like that. Like, devote a little bit of your time, even if it's 10 minutes of your time during the day. Just, I advise you guys, like, to give him at least that. Like, give him a little bit of your time, and don't make it feel like it's forced. And if you ever want to talk to him, he doesn't expect for you to know every Bible verse. He doesn't expect for you to be like, super pro. No, he just wants you to acknowledge him. He just wants you to be like, hey God, what's going on? What's popping? What's popping, God? What's popping? I'm just playing. No, but he just wants you to talk to him, and he doesn't expect for it to be perfect, or no. He just wants you to acknowledge him. He just wants you to be like, hey, what's you remember me? Hey, what's up? But that's what I do. I incorporate him in everything that I do when it comes to my business, my life, my relationship. Like, he comes before anything. So those are a cool little tips that I can give you guys is devote your time. Praise him wherever you are. It can be in the shower. It can be, even in your workplace. You can talk to him. You can write him a letter. But mind you guys, it's a relationship that you build with him. And once you start doing that, you're going to start noticing all the amazing things that God will give you. You're going to start noticing all the opportunities that come your way. And a lot of people will tell you, walking with God is not going to be easy. It's really not, because there's a lot of things that we don't understand. There's a lot of things that there is going to be challenges. I'm not saying that when we walk with God, everything's like rainbows and unicorns. No, there's going to be challenges in your life, but they won't be as hard, because you will have the strength. Like, he gives you the strength. So things that other people might seem like, wow, how did you get over this? Like, how did you go through this? You're like, dude, I have the strength. I had the strength to get over things like that because I had him. He was my shield. But you have more of a better understanding. You see things in a more positive perspective. You appreciate more things. You're very grateful for everything. Like, there's just like this zen about it, like when you start having him, because when you don't have him or you don't know of him, sometimes it can be very lonely. And I can tell you this from research, because it was very lonely for me, even though I knew about him, but I still felt really, really lonely. So devote your time to him, just like you devote time for other things in your life, devote your time to him. Get to know him. If you're a girl, it's a relationship. It's like, just think about it like, when you're so interested in a guy, you want to know every little detail. You stalk his Instagram, you stalk his Facebook, you stalk his TikTok, you stalk whatever it is you can stalk, you stalk him, right? Same thing with him. Like, I stalk him like crazy. I'll be like, okay, why did God do this? Like, oh, in this chapter, and I'm like, let me read about him. Wait a minute, why was he wearing this? Why was he doing that? Why did he eat that? Why? Like, I'm a huge stalker. Like, I will stalk him, and I even tell my friends too. So one of my friends was like, we need to start doing Bible studies, and I was like, that's crazy, but yes, like, I want to live in the moment. Like, I want to relive certain things about him. And I'm not saying, like, remember, the Bible was created because back then there was no structure, but there's stories about him, and the way sometimes I understand certain things is like, I always ask him to guide me, like, show me something, and trust me, never feel like just because somebody has an opinion or somebody says, hey, you know what, like, you're not doing it right, don't listen. Biggest advice I can tell you, don't listen. Your relationship with God is between you and God. It doesn't have to be like the churches tell you. It doesn't have to be how so-and-so said because their husband is a pastor or like, you don't listen to that. You listen to what your heart tells you. You listen to what, for some reason, it guided you that way. Remember, God changes people that you would least expect. Okay, he's not looking for the holiest person. No, he's gonna change the people that you would least expect. So when you feel like your heart says, you know what, I want to get to know him, like something to like, listen to your heart. Start doing little things like that. Devote your time to him. Talk to him. He will guide you. He will definitely guide you. So guys, those are my cool tips for you guys. What I do to get closer to him. I talk to him like normal, and I'm grateful for everything I do. I pray for my food as well. I start my day with him. He's the first thing that I start with. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. The first thing that I start with before I start my day. I include him in everything that I do. I talk about him daily. I never get bored. I talk to him all day long. Me and him have a connection where it's just like we talk all day long. You know, I send out messages. I write him love. Well, I'm gonna start writing him love notes, but I do write him notes like here and there. So I'm gonna start implementing something different, where I'm gonna start writing him a love note. Just like I used to write Armando love letters, I'm gonna write him a love letter too. So those are ways you guys can get closer to him. You can actually write him love letters in your journal. Being thankful, acknowledging him at all times. Even at nighttime, if you can't sleep, listen to some, you know, Bible verses, or listen to Christian music. That's how I connect with him too. All day long, if I'm feeling some type of way, I'll listen to Christian music. There's every type of Christian music, by the way. There is like rock, there's R&B, there's hip hop, there's everything. So that's what I do. So I hope you guys like this video, and I hope it helped you guys a little bit. You know, if you're trying to get closer to him, he is literally a prayer away, and you don't have to be a pro and pray. He's definitely like just waiting for us right there. He's very patient, but most importantly, he loves you very, very much. So I hope these tips actually helped you guys. And like I said, guys, these are things that have helped me. I'm not saying you have to do exactly what I do, but whatever helps you guys out, the way you do it, I'm so like, do what you need to do. But I'm giving you guys tips of things that I've actually done and things that I'm actually doing that helped me. So with that being said, guys, I hope this video helps you guys, and I cannot wait to hear the things that you do. I want to hear what you guys do. I want to hear how you guys get closer to him. So that being said, guys, I hope God gives you guys the strength. I hope you guys have a better understanding, and I wish you guys nothing but the best, and I wish you guys nothing but a lot of peace, a lot of blessings your way, because I know God works in so many mysterious ways. There's a reason why you're watching this video. There's a reason why you want to get closer to God, and just understand this is a message for you that he's ready for you. So girlfriend, jump on it, girlfriend, because he's right there waiting for you. And I gotta let you guys go because I have to have a conversation with him right now. All right, guys, don't forget that you are stronger every day when it comes to him, because he is your shepherd, he is your shield, and you can conquer anything in this world as long as you acknowledge him. All right, guys, you guys have a beautiful, blessed day, and don't forget to keep strong every day. Love you guys.